Deep within the ancient rainforests of Borneo, as twilight surrenders to the velvet embrace of night, the forest awakens with a secret symphony of life. It is here, under the soft glow of the moon and a canopy of 1 billion stars, that a truly extraordinary creature begins its day. Imagine, for a moment, 2 enormous, luminous eyes peering out from the dense foliage. They seem to hold the wisdom of the forest itself, reflecting the dappled moonlight with a gentle, inquisitive gaze. This is the slow loris, a small mysterious primate whose world is shrouded in darkness and whose very existence is a testament to the wonders of evolution. Its movements are deliberate, almost meditative, as if it is carefully considering every step it takes through its treetop home. The slow loris is an enigma, a creature that seems to belong more to a world of myth and legend than to our own. Its fur is thick and woolly, a beautiful mosaic of soft grays, rich browns, and creamy whites, providing perfect camouflage against the bark of the trees it calls home. When you watch one, you are struck by its almost supernatural stillness. It can remain motionless for hours, a silent observer in the bustling theater of the nocturnal jungle. This profound quietness is its greatest asset, allowing it to go unnoticed by both the predators that hunt it and the prey it seeks. So what exactly is this captivating creature? The slow loris is not a monkey, nor is it related to the sloths of South America, despite its leisurely pace. It belongs to a very special and ancient group of primates known as prosimians, lemurs tarsiers. They are a living link to the earliest ancestors of all primates, including ourselves. The species we find in Borneo, the Bornean slow loris, is uniquely adapted to this specific island environment. Its home is the vast, sprawling expanse of the tropical rainforest, towering trees, tangled vines, and an incredible diversity of life. Here it spends almost its entire existence high up in the canopy, seldom, if ever, descending to the forest floor. These primates are perfectly designed for a life spent climbing. Their hands and feet are remarkable gripping tools. They have an opposable thumb, just like we do, which allows them to grasp branches with incredible strength and precision. But they also have a specialized network of blood vessels in their wrists and ankles, a feature known as a rete mirabile. This wonderful net, as its name translates, allows them to maintain a powerful grip for hours on end without their muscles cramping or tiring. It is this adaptation that enables their slow, methodical movement, as they can cling securely to a branch while reaching out for their next handhold, never needing to leap or rush. As darkness falls over Borneo, the slow loris begins its nightly routine, a carefully choreographed ballet performed high in the forest canopy. The world transforms, and for this creature, the night is a time of opportunity and activity. Its enormous eyes, which seem so soulful and gentle, are in fact powerful tools for nocturnal vision. They possess a special reflective layer behind the retina, called the tapetum lucidum, the same feature that makes a cat's eyes shine in the dark. This allows them to gather every available photon of light, turning the dim, moonlit forest into a clearly visible landscape. With this superb night vision, they can spot tiny insects and ripe fruits that would be invisible to us. The slow loris moves with a silent, fluid grace that is mesmerizing to watch. It is not so much walking as it is flowing through the branches. It practices a form of locomotion called quadrupedal climbing, using all 4 limbs to move with painstaking care. Feeding is a central part of its nocturnal journey. The slow loris is an omnivore with a varied and specialized diet. It has a particular fondness for sweet tree sap, gum, nectar. Using a unique adaptation called a tooth comb, it can scrape away at tree bark to encourage the flow of sap. But it doesn't just feed on plants, it is also a patient and effective hunter, stalking insects, lizards, and even small birds, snatching them with a surprisingly quick strike of its hands. Social interactions among slow lorises are subtle and often conducted over long distances. They are largely solitary creatures, spending most of their nights foraging alone. However, they maintain contact with others through a complex system of scent marking. By rubbing these glands on branches, they leave messages for other lorises, communicating information about their territory, their reproductive status, and their identity. For a creature that appears so gentle and harmless, the slow loris harbors one of nature's most astonishing and unexpected secrets. It is one of the very few venomous mammals in the world. The venom is not delivered through fangs like a snake, but through a fascinating 2-part system. The loris has a special gland on the inside of its elbow, the brachial gland. When threatened, it raises its arms above its head. That posture is the first step in activating its weapon. The loris licks the brachial gland, mixing the clear, oil-like secretion with saliva. The mixture becomes a powerful toxin. The venom is held in the mouth and delivered by a bite from its sharp front teeth. This is not a mild irritant. It can cause a severe allergic reaction in humans, painful swelling, anaphylactic shock, in rare cases, death. For smaller animals, a loris bite is often deadly. This adaptation is a formidable defense against predators. Beyond self-defense, mother lorises lick their own fur, and they lick the fur of their babies, coating them in toxic saliva. This chemical shield deters predators when mothers forage. It's a remarkable form of parental care, a venomous coat protecting the next generation. The venom is integral to their social and reproductive behaviors, a trait we're only beginning to understand. Never judge an animal by its appearance. Despite its remarkable adaptations for survival, the slow loris faces a precarious future, and the threats are almost entirely man-made. The biggest danger is relentless rainforest loss. Ancient forests are being cleared for agriculture, for vast palm oil plantations, as well as for logging and mining. For a creature that lives its entire life in trees, this is a death sentence. When the trees fall, the loris' world disappears. Their treetop highways are severed, their food sources vanish, and their homes are turned into barren land. Hand in hand with habitat loss is the illegal pet trade. The slow loris' huge eyes and gentle movements made it a viral sensation. Videos of lorises being tickled. Videos of lorises eating rice balls. What these videos fail to show is the immense suffering behind the scenes. Poachers use pliers. Poachers use nail clippers to brutally cut out their teeth without anesthetic. This often leads to infection, disease, and a slow, painful death. Many lorises do not survive the horrific conditions of being captured and trafficked. This combination of pressures has pushed populations to the brink. All species are now listed as vulnerable or endangered. In the face of these overwhelming threats, a dedicated and passionate group of people are standing up as guardians for the slow loris. Across Borneo, conservationists, researchers, local communities are working tirelessly to secure a future for this extraordinary primate. One of the most critical efforts involves the establishment and protection of national parks, forest reserves. These protected areas act as vital sanctuaries where the rainforest ecosystem is kept intact, providing the lorises with the safe, connected habitat they need to thrive. Rangers patrol these areas to deter illegal logging and poaching. Rescue and rehabilitation centers play a crucial role in giving individual lorises a second chance at life. Organizations like International Animal Rescue operate specialized centers in Borneo that care for lorises confiscated from the illegal pet trade or found in areas of deforestation. Here they receive expert veterinary care to treat their injuries, including the horrific dental damage inflicted by poachers. The ultimate goal is always to return these animals to the wild, but this is a complex process. They must be taught how to forage, climb, and behave like a wild loris again. Research is another powerful tool in the fight to save the slow loris. Scientists are working in the field, often at night, to better understand the behavior, ecology, and population dynamics of these elusive creatures. By fitting them with small radio collars, researchers can track their movements, learn about their dietary needs, and identify the most critical areas of forest for their survival. This scientific knowledge is essential for developing effective conservation strategies. It helps inform where to focus protection, how to manage habitats, and how to successfully reintroduce rehabilitated lorises back into their natural environment. Understanding the enemy is only half the battle. We must also deeply understand the one we seek to protect. The rainforest of Borneo is more than just a collection of trees. It is a living, breathing entity, a world of staggering complexity and beauty. Imagine the humid air, thick with the scent of damp earth and blooming flowers. Hear the hum of insects, a hornbill calling in the distance, leaves rustling as unseen creatures move through the canopy. This is the home of the slow loris. The loris plays its part in this dance. It feeds on nectar, pollinates flowers, it eats fruit, disperses seeds. A small but vital gardener of the treetops, the slow loris is a symbol of all that is magical and mysterious about the natural world. Its ancient lineage connects us to a deeper evolutionary history. To lose the slow loris would be to lose not just a species but a unique and irreplaceable part of life's rich tapestry. It would be like tearing a page out of the story of evolution. Its silent, watchful presence in the forest canopy is a treasure of immeasurable value. The fate of the slow loris is in our hands. We can choose to support companies that are committed to using sustainable, deforestation-free palm oil. We can refuse to participate in the exotic pet trade by never liking or sharing viral videos of pet lorises, which only fuels the demand. We can support the conservation organizations that are on the ground in Borneo, working to protect habitats and rescue these animals from cruelty. Every action, no matter how small it may seem, contributes to a larger movement of change and compassion. We must become the voice for these silent watchers of the night.